We live in a world that worships perfection. The perfect body, the perfect relationship, the perfect life. Every scroll, every post, every highlight reel is a carefully crafted illusion. We see smiles, sunsets, success stories, but never the sleepless nights, the anxiety, the quiet loneliness that lives behind the lens. We've built a society that doesn't just value achievement, it broadcasts it. And somewhere along the way, we began mistaking performance for purpose.
When you open your phone, you enter a world that looks effortlessly beautiful. Everyone seems to be thriving, building careers, traveling the world, finding love, while you sit there, scrolling, wondering why your life feels slower. But what you see is not truth, it's theater. It's the highlight reel, not the rehearsal. Behind every perfect picture is 100 deleted ones. Behind every smile, a story you'll never hear. And yet, we compare our unfiltered reality to someone else's filtered fantasy. That's the invisible scoreboard we all carry, a mental tally of where we stand in the race of life. We measure ourselves by the houses we don't have, the followers we didn't gain, the milestones we haven't reached yet. And slowly, the joy of living turns into the pressure of performing. Let me ask you something. On a scale of 1 to 10, how often do you compare yourself to others online? Be honest, because that number isn't just a reflection of your scrolling habits, it's a mirror into your emotional landscape.
Comparison doesn't feel like a single sharp pain. It's quieter than that. It's erosion. It wears you down slowly, thought by thought, scroll by scroll. At first, it looks like motivation. You see someone succeed and think, I want that too. But then it shifts. Inspiration becomes envy. Admiration turns to inadequacy. You stop celebrating your own progress and start seeing your life through the lens of not enough money, not enough success, not enough beauty, not enough love. And that emptiness, it doesn't just live in your mind. It begins to echo through your body, in your breath, your posture, your energy. Because the more you compare, the less connected you become to yourself.
Psychologists call it the comparison trap. Each time you scroll through social media and see someone else's success, your brain releases tiny bursts of dopamine, the same chemical linked to reward and addiction. It feels good for a moment, but right after that hit, your brain recalibrates and starts searching for the next high. That's the cycle. Scroll, compare, reward, crash, repeat. Your brain gets trained to chase validation, not meaning. And the more it happens, the more your focus narrows, not on what's abundant in your life, but on what's missing. Over time, this rewiring dulls your ability to feel gratitude. You stop noticing the beauty in the small things, the morning light, the quiet cup of coffee, the peace in being unseen, because your nervous system has learned to equate visibility with value. And that is the most dangerous illusion of all.
So how do we escape? How do we return to ourselves? First, awareness. Begin to notice when you're comparing. Catch the thought before it spirals. Why do I feel less right now? What story am I telling myself? Second, boundaries. The digital world is loud, but silence is sacred. Take days off social media. Curate your feed with intention. Follow those who inspire peace, not pressure. Third, gratitude. Not the shallow kind you force yourself to list, but the kind that lives in the body. Feel it, in your breath, in your chest, in your heartbeat. The truth is,
Comparison and gratitude cannot coexist. One feeds emptiness, the other fills it. Fourth, redefine success. Ask yourself, what if success wasn't about applause, but alignment? What if I measured life not by milestones, but by meaning? Because peace doesn't come from having more, it comes from needing less. To truly be free, you have to reclaim your story. Set boundaries with comparison in real life too, whether it's in conversations, workplaces, or family circles. Surround yourself with people who celebrate growth, not just achievement. People who remind you that slow progress is still progress. And most importantly, reconnect with yourself. Do one thing each week that grounds you back into you. Write, paint, walk alone, breathe. Remember what it feels like to live without needing to be seen. Here's my question to you. What's one small step you'll take this week to reduce comparison in your life? Maybe it's unfollowing an account that triggers you. Maybe it's journaling your own wins instead of watching others. Maybe it's just sitting in silence and realizing you are already enough. Because the truth is, you were never behind. You were never less. You were simply looking in the wrong direction. The world doesn't need a perfect version of you. It needs a present one.